We cannot argue in this thing in a peaceful manner,
brother,
because you would never.
We're going to argue if you cannot actually repeat back what I said.
I just repeated what you said, man.
Listen, what
you
was
said
the explanation that I gave you?
You said the Chronicles. You said the Chronicles. Listen, you said the Chronicles are actually documents that been stored from a chronological order. Am I not right?
I said the Chronicles are the Chronicles of Kings.
Okay, so it's from a chronological order then, from the Kings.
No, brother, I didn't say that.
Isn't that what Chronicles mean?
Yeah, and that's the problem. You understand? You don't hear. The only thing you do is try to go and find contradictions, but you don't listen.
I'm not trying to find contradiction. Contradiction is actually in my face.
Listen, that's the point I'm making, that I'm not going any further with it.
You was talking about Arabs, and you were saying Muslims, and you look at the picture, yeah? They wouldn't have think of a woman's private organ unless you pointed it out and said it looked like that. That's how human psychology works. If you was to say,
hold on, let me jump in.
It looks like an eye.
Let me jump in, right? Let me jump in. I'm gonna sit here, yeah? I'm gonna sit here. Go backwards again now. We're gone back at 2 o'clock in the morning now, Omar.
Exactly. I really have no time for
this. We're gone back right now. We never really do want to really go back to that, because I think we'll come to an understanding just then.
A lot of things never get to explain.
Yeah, but
a lot of questions I couldn't get to explain.
But Omar, what I sit here, right, is that you ask a question before and you get an answer, and it's like another answer what you want to hear. So because of that, now you jump to the next thing again. No, I don't want to come across to the listeners them as being a biased presenter.
All right.
But it overs me now, yeah? Overs me now. It's like we're going from one thing to the next thing. The first thing you come with was the repent, and you get an answer. But you can you repeat the answer that you get about that?
You said there's 2 different meanings according to the Hebrew language.
Right.
Yeah, but my statement, which I made after that, which no one wants to listen.
What's that?
Yeah. Why is it the Bible has been copied from the Hebrew, and then yet still the same words which is put in the English language?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is put there for many millions of people that read in the Bible.
Yeah.
Which people get that meaning when they read the word repent.
Yeah.
That's what we know of repent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Repent is when you turn into repent, to say sorry for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the brother is telling me according to something different, which is a different book. Yeah. It means something else. 2 of them, one means something else. One means sorrow.
No. What the brother saying here, right, is that you have to go back and look into the Hebrew word and see what was meant in Hebrew to understand it. Now, what you have to understand as well, to Omar, right, is that if even like even to today, this is just my basic knowledge now, yeah, my little understanding. If you were to say a type of sentence and you go Google translate it, right? If you were to type an English sentence and you say you translate it to Chinese, right? That sentence will even though it's been translated, right, will not translate it the way you wrote it. Now, even if you were to translate it again back now from what it has been translated into back into English, it will sound different, meaning grammar, meaning so that is really negligible.
So that mean you're actually playing with the words then?
No, that don't mean that. That don't mean that at all. That means that it has been translated.
Oh, I mean, so copy from
so you have to go back to you have to look at the original the original meaning of the word. That's what I understand, brother Rucker. Am I right or am I just?
You are correct. The whole deal is, it goes back to it. If you're looking for contradictions, that's what you'll find.
There is contradictions, of course. There's many contradictions.
But Omar, but hold on again.
I don't go into the Quran because there's no need to. I went into the show that it actually talks about the children of Israel. But I'm not going to go into a book and try to bring my God out of and my profit out of it, and then discredit the book. That's counterproductive.
Well, your God is only one God.
How can you expect people to respect Muhammad out of the Bible when you're trying to discredit the Bible? It's utterly ridiculous.
The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, we're not discrediting the original Bible. But we're saying that the Bible that has been passed down from King James was been copied from the 8.
So what is the original Bible we should be reading?
The original Bible is written in Hebrew, which is, like I said before, it's a Semitic language, which it's a pure language.
I have one of those. Can you read one of those?
I haven't got one before me. All I've got is a King James version of the Bible, was given to me from I was growing up in Jamaica.
What you need to do is go find yourself an original Bible and compare it to the King James Bible, and then that will help you respect the King James Bible when you see that what's in the original is there in the King James. That's what you should do before you try to discredit something.
Now, Brother Rakia, I haven't got a Hebrew Bible before me, but I've downloaded one and I've got one in my shop, which I've learned a few Hebrew letters and Hebrew words myself. And I have looked upon them and I have seen that many of the things that have been translated from one thing to another into the English, which I said is actually playing with the words. Because if you've
do you have it with you now?
No, I haven't got it now.
Well, don't waste my time with something.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm not wasting no one's time.
I'm saying because if you don't have the information, then that only leads to further disagreement.
You will disagree because you're on something else, and I'm on something else, and you won't agree with me.
I'm saying, brother, I don't know what you've seen. You have to bring the information, please.
The information is right here. I ask you about the mathematical error. You tell me something. I want to ask you something.
I'm pretty much done at this point.
You say no.
I mean, I'm done with it.
Now you were speaking about. Can I just say something? You're talking about the slavery of the Arabs of exploit people, and you know.
Absolutely.
What they've done to a lot of people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, if you say that the Israelites or people from like from different tribes, like from the Puerto Ricans, and you talk about the Indians, the Arawaks, and the Native Americans, and people.
Well, the Arawaks are actually Ephraim.
Okay,
they're the same tribe
so many
of
these people, you say that these people are actually Israelites, and these people are what? Chosen people? Because if you're Israelites, you're a chosen people, innit?
No, what we're saying is those people are the lost tribes of Israel through bloodline.
Okay.
And there's no religion in the earth teaching the truth about it. That's what we're saying.
Okay. So let me just clear up something on the Arab situation. Now today you see what the Arabs are doing in the Middle East, and so much places in the world which they're actually working with the West, which are actually friends, ties. Like in some of the countries, you've got like bases, which for troops from in Europe. Yeah, but this is against the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad. Just to clarify, to tell you that this is not actually Islam. So it's not everything that a Muslim do, then basically people say because he's a Muslim, then that's Islam. Because the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said that many people are what we call munafiqeen, which are hypocrites. And he said that if a Muslim help a tyrant, knowing that person is a tyrant, then he has left the fold of Islam. So if you see that the Middle East, they're actually working with some of these people, and they're doing like evil things to other people, oppressing people, then that is not the teaching of Islam. Islam said such a person has left the fold of Islam. So when you talk about Arabs, I asked you before to be more specific. You talk, is it Muslim? You're just talking about Muslim. You're generalizing on the Muslims. So
okay, this is what I'm saying, so you can understand.
Yeah.
People have no business following Islam. This is what I'm saying in a nutshell. Our people are the children of Israel.
Okay.
We have laws, statutes, and commandments that was given to us.
Can I ask you
by
who the children of Israel are?
No. I listen to you.
Just clarify that one thing. Who are the children of Israel?
I need you to listen to me, so that we can cut to the chase. We are telling our people to back away because the Most High is going to kill those people over there for their idolatry and their wickedness they have done against God's people for generations. What we're saying is there's no need for us to follow Islam because our religion and understanding of belief was in the earth before there was any such thing as Islam. That's what we're saying. If Arabs want to hold on to that, then they needed that because they had 360 gods for each day of the year. They needed that.
No, that was a paganistic Arab.
We're not the people that was worshiping rocks and all these other things
you
and different
people, you
gods.
worship the calf.
Muhammad did not have the listen
You worship
to
the
me.
calf.
Muhammad did not have Muhammad did not bring our foreparents anything.